Hello, greetings, and good morning, good afternoon, or and good evening. Now, you're on to Austin again, and welcome to a new week. And today I'm here to give us a quick broadcast. And the title of my broadcast for today is Everyone that gets 500 TBC will get 1,000 more TBC coins. I was supposed to give a broadcast today, but then on a different topic. But now, according to scale of preference, being a broadcaster in the Gringo Private Society, you have to make sure that you give broadcasts that are in agreement with what is of highest priority in our Gringo Private Society. So today, this is the one that has the highest priority. So every other one will come in some other time. Now, in this particular broadcast, I'm going to share with us the present condition or the present state of the promo that we are currently running. And after that, I'll say a few things, and then that will be all for today. So, for those of us that will be watching this video, I would appreciate if you can share this video, and I also appreciate if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, do well to subscribe, and a thumbs up will also be very good. All right. All right, so let me quickly share my screen and then go into the main topic of today. All right, I think the screen now is being shared. So let me quickly go. Now, this is my back office. And a quick one I want us to look at. Our numbers are steadily increasing, but at this point in our Kringle society, these numbers here are going out faster than this. Of course, that's happening because of the promo now that is on, which is this particular one. And this promo is going to be designed in such a way that the core team of the Kringle Society will have more of the coins. And at this point, it is happening. The coins are being distributed. As long as you are taking part in one of these activities, you are benefiting from the distribution. And at this point, the bulk of the TBC community will have the bulk of the billionaires will have more of the coins, especially those on the core team. Core team will have a reasonable amount, and then the mass adoption team will also have some numbers, which are okay too. But the bulk of the TBC community will have the coin, the bulk of the billionaires, I mean. So, if you look into this particular structure, now I've said this before, but for emphasis sake, the first 5 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, will be the ones to have the bulk of the coins. Now, these ones will have a reasonable number, but not as much as the first 5 layers. And then this last layer will also have a reasonable number, but not as much as this layer on top of it. But then the bulk of it, as much as 80% of the coins, will be domiciled with the billionaires. The millionaires will share the other 20%, and then they employ the rest of humanity. All right, so that said, um, a quick one too I want us to look into is this. As at yesterday, these numbers were 298 or so. At this point, it is 304 of 500. It is 304 of 500. Now, that's amazing, if you would ask me, because I did not anticipate that the TBC community will respond this rapidly. Today's date is the 14th of June, and we have already exceeded over 50%. Now we are in 60%. Now, between now and the end of this week, we are likely going to exceed 60%. We'll be looking at 70%, 80%. And by next week, we're looking at 90, 100%. I have said that before the 28th of this month, this thing would have exceeded 400. And by the 28th of this month, if this has exceeded 400, then it wouldn't get to the end of this month before this exceeds and again gets to 500. Those of us who are in the TBC community and are still dilly-dallying, I crave your indulgence. Come and take advantage of this promo. Now, let me go into the main content of today's promo. All right. Okay, so this is it. And everyone that gets 500 TBC coins will automatically get 1000 TBC coins. Okay, we would also get 1000 TBC coins too under the annual payment promo. Under the annual payment promos. So the condition of getting 500 TPC and also 1000 TPC is that you have made a yearly subscription fee. I believe that's clear. So let's read through the content. Last chance for 500 promo. There's something I love about the administration. I think he's a graphic artist. He's very familiar with systems and graphic design. So for everything he wants to express, he has a pictorial format of passing on the message. So let's read on. 500 spots. 500 spots go fast. It's 14th of June and 304 spots of the 500 spots are already taken, leaving a remaining of 196 spots to go. And then this 196 spots before the 25th of this month, hear me, before the 25th of this month, these numbers will be filled out. If you think I'm exaggerating, then let time explain it. So I don't know what we are waiting for. This is 1500 TBC on a platter of gold. All right, it doesn't look like this promo will last all the way until the end of this month. Better get the funds now and make the annual payment for the billionaire program in crypto before it's too late. This is your last chance. Now, the reason why you are saying this is the last chance is because the distribution of TBC into 500 million is between now, is going to be reached between now and July. Between now and July. I'm going to explain it shortly. Because when the distribution of 500 TBC takes place to 500 members and a whole lot of other members who have paid their yearly subscription fee, and then the retroactive rewards 1000 TBC starts taking place, the level at which the admin wallet will deplete will be so fast that it may even get to 500 million in a single day because it will happen spontaneously. And at that point, we enter the next level, which I'm going to also explain shortly. So let's continue reading. Now, this is an excited person. Last chance for 500 promo. The funny thing about our TBC community is even after the promo is over, you will still see people come back and say, admin, please give us one more opportunity. Please, we are over 20, we are over 40, we are over 50. I do not know. I think it is in the discretion of the administration to allow the promo to continue even after I've come to 500. I do not know. He has the final say. But in my own opinion, if you would ask me, I think people should learn from lesson. We've been quite lenient and we are making the emphasis again and again and again. And people are listening and they call our bluff. They think we are joking. It's very clear that we've come to 304 and people are seeing it. Every active members are seeing it. Some are saying when we get to 400, I will pay. When we get to 450, I will pay. I want you to understand that by the time we're 450, over 100 people can make the payment instantly and there could be congestion on the blockchain. And it's going to be first in, first out, meaning that the first person that makes the payment will be the one to come in. If you are waiting for last minute, you may fall out. If you are waiting for last minute, you may fall out. Well, you will choose. How much is 500 TBC worth today? We are going to look at it. Now, we are going to quickly go into our Krengo Cash and then look at the worth of 500 TBC for today. I think this browser is having one or two challenges. So let me quickly go to my main browser. This is my main browser. So quickly, I would log in.
Welcome to your dashboard inside of the Kringle Cashback office. I have so many exciting things to show you, I hardly know where to begin. Perhaps you
done as soon as possible. Something I want to talk about concerning facial verification. You see, this facial verification between now and the end of this year, we are going to perfect on facial verification. We are gathering the funds. The TBC community is moving smoothly and effortlessly. There are some people that are still using people's accounts and are helping them. If you look at this, one person, one account. At some point, full responsibility will be required of every member in the Kringle Private Society. If your facial verification has been fixed or is working and you are trying to work on behalf of someone, it wouldn't grant you access. Shortly, those things will come into implementation. For now, the administration has higher priorities to look into. And once those ones are done, and we are getting close to the food subsidy, because it's a short while from now, those things will be put into place because people will want to take advantage of people's accounts because they think they can access it. Very soon, we are going to tighten all the security. So beware of this. Now, let me quickly go in and then look into the current price of TBC for today. Currency calculator, that's where I am now. Okay, I think this is it. Now, 500 TBC, this is for today's value. 500 TBC. And we'll look at it in USD. The worth of it is 6 billion 300 and hold on, these are 6 zeros. Okay, 6 trillion. Wow. 355 million. Sorry, 6 trillion 355 billion 500 and oh no, oh no, this is 6 zeros. I'm right. 6 trillion 355 billion 561,705. This is the worth of TBC. Now, another thing I want us to realize or recall is that our value is based on members, and provided every member in the community has not left the community. Remember, we're not like Bitcoin. Bitcoin fluctuates because you can convert from Bitcoin to cash, and then when that happens, it causes the value to go up and down. We are a stable medium of exchange. That is, we are measured in grains of gold, and every member that agrees on our membership agreement adds to our value, and it doesn't reduce from our value. So this is the value we have for today. All right, let's go back to our talk. Now, when you look at it, this is 6 trillion 391 million 951,530. So it's similar to exactly what I looked into now. What is going to be the maximum value? What is going to be the maximum 500 TBC? What is the maximum 500 TBC will ever worth or will ever be worth? Now, this particular value is subject to gold fluctuation. And from what I see, gold is going to go up very soon because there is no other system that can stand long term apart from gold. Even Bitcoin cannot stand long term. Bitcoin is a speculative currency, but gold has stood the test of time over 1,000 years. So it wouldn't be out of place for the system to return back to gold, if not completely, partially. So when that happens, automatically there will be a bull run for gold. So this value will go up. It's likely going to go up. It could get to 2 trillion. It could get to, I think this is 2 quadrillion. Oh yeah, this is 2, it may get to 2 quadrillion. And 500 TBC, how much is it now that you need to get this 500 TBC? Well, let me quickly go back and see the worth of what 500 TBC is in maximum value. Now, 500 TBC, maximum value. Yeah. Now, this is because at this point, the present value of gold, and I say that the worth of gold is going to go up very soon. The worth of gold is going to go up very soon. I am saying this so that people will hear. And when that happens, you did nothing. Of course, by then there will be so much value. Everybody will be rushing to gather as many gold as possible, as many grains of gold as possible, as many Kringle coins as possible. The food subsidy will open us up to so many opportunities. Look through what is coming. See it now. All right, let me continue. Do you think you will feel don't you think you'll feel awfully silly in the future if you let this 500 promo pass you by? Yeah, this brings me back to the past when I used to hear about Bitcoin and people did play games. Yeah, there is snooker games. There were some games you play on the internet. Just open a Bitcoin account in that game and then they reward you in Bitcoin. Just like normal games you play, you are rewarded in coins. And then some people had those coins. Some people forgot to withdraw those coins into their main Bitcoin wallet. Just like you get some rewards for bringing in members to the community, it shows in your Bitcoin bounty, and you don't withdraw it into your main Bitcoin wallet. Some things happened like that in the past, and this thing is repeating itself again. People should make efforts. How much does it cost you to involve? It only costs $300 now to get this promo. $300. Some people for $50, some people for $20. They were given as much as 500 bitcoins, and they all left it and they all took it for granted. $300 is not much. If you make that sacrifice now, you are going to enjoy. There's what you call an everlasting demand for Kringle coins. This is what you are going to enjoy. You are setting up yourself for a lifetime of wealth just for $300. Let me say it again. You are setting up yourself for everlasting wealth. When I call it everlasting, as long as you are on planet Earth, TBC will be a currency that is loved by humanity at large. And the sacrifice you are only going to make is $300. Because before 1 year will elapse, we would have gotten to what you call our economy phase. Well, the choice is yours. Big promos like this will not be found. Will not Big promos like this one will not be found during the distribution phase of the millionaire zone. Now, the admin is saying this because immediately after the 500 promo is over and we fill out the call team, the retroactive 1000 promo takes place. And the way the admin wallet will go down, it will be shocking. It will be really shocking. Better take advantage of this while you can. Better take advantage of this while you can. For emphasis sake, please take advantage of this while you can. Okay? Once again, last chance for 500 promo. Some people are going to really say so many things as soon as this promo is over. Some people will say the administration is not nice. But now we are giving you a heads up. We are telling you ahead of time. Do not come over and then become a wet blanket. Don't come over again and start saying things that are unlawful, because we have warned you several times. Once we fill the entire core team, we will run our last annual payments promo for 1000 TBC. The promo of 1000 TBC is already on. It is running simultaneously with the 500 TBC. It is also running simultaneously with the rate at which our core team is being filled out. All right. Now, everyone that gets 500 TBC will automatically qualify to get the 1000 TBC too once that promo begins. And the condition for the promo to begin is when the core team is filled out. Now, can we get the core team built in June of 11,111 positions? Okay, let's go to the core team and see how it is at this point. Okay, this is the core team, and let me permit me to speak out. Permit me to say that I have made a yearly subscription, and my subscription will expire next year. So I am also going to be a party to this. And Every broadcaster in the TBC community are called to lead by example. I can't come out to make a broadcast of something that I am not a party to. If I'm doing that, if I am playing a system that I am not a party to, then I think that's hypocrisy. We want to set the record straight. And if we are not a, there is this saying that the husbandman should be the first partaker of the fruits. Now, I am a husbandman in the TBC community. And for me to partake of the fruits first, I should have made the sacrifice, I would have planted it, and then I would harvest it and taste of my fruit. If my fruit is sweet and I love it, then I can go ahead to commercialize it and sell it to other people. And I have tasted of these fruits. I love it. It's sweet. And I'm imploring you to come and taste, come and enjoy, because we are building a world that will help humanity at large. All right. So our numbers thus far is 4,978. We are looking at 11,111. Now, is it likely that we're going to fill out this core team between now and the month of June? Now, I don't know. It's up to us, members of our Kringle Society. We can fill it out, but then do your part. Do your part. And then after doing your part, then leave the rest to nature, leave the rest to God. But then the point is, when we get to 11,111, then the core team begins. The 1,000 promo retroactive begins. As many that has benefited from the 1,000 promo, from the 1,000, sorry, the monthly, the yearly subscription, as many that has benefited or has made a yearly subscription of their admin fee, they will enjoy the 1,000 promo. So it's very likely that people among here that are paying yearly will be the ones to enjoy it. Another thing I want to call your attention to is, as soon as the core team has been filled out and the retroactive 1,000 TBC has been distributed to as many that pay the yearly subscription, the admin wallet will go down so rapidly. The admin wallet will go down so rapidly. Hold on, please. Okay. I wanted to pause it. The admin wallet will go down so rapidly. Now, when the admin wallet reduces so rapidly, it will get to 500 or less than 500,000 TBC. Those numbers will not be able to take care of 1 billion members. So there is going to be a drastic measure that will be taken. And that drastic measure that will be taken is, we are going to call into account redundant members that are not doing their own part of building the TBC community. We are going to call into account those members that are old and are doing nothing about their TBC, and they think it's an entitlement, and they think it's their inheritance, and they think that they are supposed to invest in it and make some money from it. You'll be called into account. And if you have refused to answer as at then, or you refuse to answer as at then, well, what will happen is that the needful will be done. I would want us to get to that point, because we are going to get to that point between now and the next 1 month or so. Beware of this. When this will happen, I'll refer back to this video. Okay. So now where am I? Can we get the curtain built before the end of June? I don't know. If we are able to do that, that would be good. But if we don't, then it could be July. Or will we finally get the curtain built by July? Now, I think if you would ask me, except we are very proactive, we are likely going to get it filled out by July. I think I'll be honest in this case. We are likely going to fill it out by July. Now, either way, now the admin is even saying either way, meaning that he's open to whichever one that comes. Those that got the 500 TBC will also get the 1,000 TBC too. Now, he's saying congratulations on behalf of those that will take part in this promo. Well, I think I've finished on this. Now, for some of us that did not watch my video yesterday, I made a video yesterday, and I would appreciate it if you can go back. My channel is there. Go back and check it. The title of the video is "As Many That Will Be in the TBC Community and That Will Be Billionaires or Millionaires Are Going to Be Purified Like Gold." I talked about a whole lot of things on that video, but I wouldn't want to buttress or lay so much emphasis on it. Refer back to the video, you'll have a better understanding. All right, I think I've said enough on that. So, till I come your way again some other time, cheers and do have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye for now.